So you want to learn how to share your YouTube videos to Pinterest and cash in on some even more just delicious SEO opportunity? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that with 5 different methods to share your content over. Now, the very first method is obvious, but it is sharing your YouTube video directly from YouTube to Pinterest. Now, as you can see me do this here, I am actually just sharing what is going to end up being the thumbnail over to Pinterest. And the title of the YouTube video is going to be my pin title, and the YouTube description is going to end up being my pin description. Now, this will then link directly to the video on YouTube, and then people can click and watch it if they want. Now, this is a squatty, teeny tiny little pin, so the likelihood of that actually being shown in the feed, or shown, yes, but seen, not great. So that's method number 1, which is the obvious method. Method number 2 is to take short form videos that you created to support your long form videos on platforms like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. You can use a tool like Repurpose.io to move that content from one platform to another, like Google Drive or Dropbox, without the watermark. Then you can move right into version number 1 of this, which is idea pins. This is what an idea pin looks like. Now, at the time of filming this, idea pins do not have links. They are going to be getting links in 2023, so you can link directly to YouTube videos at that time. However, right now, at the time of filming and you watching this, they don't have links. So what you would do in that case of using a short form video to drive traffic or build an audience on Pinterest to a YouTube video is to use a call to action to watch your YouTube video on your channel. Maybe use a short link or something of that nature in order to get people over to the YouTube video. Now, version number 2, which is here, is to use it as a video pin. Video pins do have links, and you can link that directly to your YouTube video. You would optimize this in the same way as any other pin, which we'll get into later. However, this is where you would link your YouTube URL, and this is what mine looks like. Now, method number 3 is creating a standard Pinterest pin, and I'm going to show you here on the screen, but you would create a standard Pinterest pin and upload that to Pinterest or any other scheduling tool. You would then go on to optimize it with a pin title, a pin description, and your YouTube URL. This would then link that standard pin to your YouTube video, and people would be able to find that in search. You would then assign it to the most appropriate board, and then you would schedule it or post it right away. Hey, if you are liking this video so far, can you do me a huge favor and just hit the like button so it reaches more people like you? Method number 4 is to embed your YouTube video in a blog post. I do this with all of my YouTube videos. Almost all of them, about 98% of them, end up being a blog post on my website. And what we will do is then create Pinterest pins that link to the blog post. So I'm going to show you the same example that I showed you before, with one little change, and that is the URL is different. So in this example, it's the same Pinterest image, title, and description. Ignore all of that. For efficiency's sake, we are using the same example, except I'm changing the URL and I'm linking it instead to the blog post where the video lives. Now, in this case, I would be driving all of my website traffic from Pinterest to my website. They can then watch the video natively in my blog post or read the blog post instead. And this is what a standard pin looks like if you were to see one linking from Pinterest to my blog with a YouTube video embedded. Now, method number 5 is not one I have done. It is something that I plan on doing. However, you can use method number 5 and then options from method 2 or 3 to actually get your content onto Pinterest. So method number 5 is actually using a tool like Repurpose.io or Descript or Motion or any of the other clip creating tools. Clip your video down into little bite-sized segments and then use method 2 or 3 to create pins on Pinterest and link them to your YouTube content. Now, in that case, you can really clip down and choose tips, and then those tips can be how you find keywords or what keywords you end up using on your Pinterest pins. Now, at this point in the video, you might be wondering how you're gonna actually get your YouTube content found on Pinterest, because I did mention that Pinterest SEO is a great way to build more audience and get your YouTube content found. Now, I did mention that Pinterest is a great way to utilize keywords and get your YouTube content found. So in that case, here are 3 really quick tips, and I'm going to show you how to find keywords in a really quick segment here. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to the Pinterest search bar and I'm searching for a keyword based on my topic. That's step number 1. Search for a keyword search term, or maybe if you're using a main keyword in your YouTube video, you populate that in the search bar on Pinterest. Validate that it exists on the platform within that autofill or that suggestive text. And then step number 2 is to write a really solid pin title, so very reminiscent of your YouTube title, and a description for that pin, very reminiscent of your YouTube description. And then you're going to create those pins, whether in the form of videos, short form video, idea pins, or standard pins. You're going to create those, upload them to Pinterest or a scheduling tool, and then you will schedule that to the most appropriate board for the topic. Now, in the examples in this video that you saw me with the blog post, sharing a standard pin to a blog post and sharing a standard pin to a YouTube video, you noticed, and if you didn't, you can go back, that I actually scheduled it to a board titled YouTube Marketing Tips, because it is a Pinterest marketing topic, but it's for YouTube marketing. So I scheduled it to my YouTube marketing board. And that is what I want you to do as well. Now, you've gotten this far, you might be wondering how to continue to use or how to further use Pinterest marketing for your YouTube channel. And if that is the case, I encourage you to head right on over here and watch this video, and I will see you over there.